Welcome everyone to another Aquagoat AMA session. We're just waiting on them to open up the space here for us to hop in and listen in. If you guys have any questions you would like to ask the development team today as they go into this, just let me know and I will go ahead and make sure I raise my hand and answer any questions that you guys have in the live chat. So feel free to put those down there. I will also try to answer any questions that I can if they've already been answered in the past. While we're waiting for them to go ahead and open up the space so that we can go ahead and listen in on the AMA, they have recently held a t-shirt competition. So congratulations to Jones25, who has won $200 for making the winning t-shirt design for the Aquagoat t-shirt giveaway. The second place winner was held by JBX420X, and he won $150 with this Aquagoat t-shirt design. And I believe there was a third place, which is correct. It's right here by Aliu 6770. I slaughtered that name. It says, let's go with Aquagoat, and this was their t-shirt design with a $100 reward. So congratulations to those three t-shirt winners. Good luck to those in the future giveaways. And we're just going to see here. Looks like that space is opened up. We'll go ahead and listen into the space and see what they have to say. So let me take a second here to join this space, and we should be able to hear from them here in a moment. So it looks like the host is up, and we are just waiting on more people to hop right in and listen in to what they have to say today. So if you guys have any questions, anything you'd like to add, let me know. It's going to be silent here for a second until they pop in the co-host and the speakers. And once they do, we'll listen in, and I will mute my mic.
Hey, everybody. Just waiting for the room to fill up a little more. Get to see some of our regulars. Hey, James. I'm going to make you co-host. Hey, Generation Crypto. Good to see you. It's Janelle. This time I'm the one on our official Aquagoat Twitter. Patrick will be joining us through his own account. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, let's give it a couple of minutes. I'm gonna jump in Telegram, let everyone know we're getting started.
Perfect.
Woo, welcome everybody. Glad to have you all here.
Yes. Starting to snow in some areas now.
Oh, it was snowing for me. Like, I'm in Canada, right? So it's just notoriously snowy. But it's weird. It was snowing a lot yesterday, and the rain today washed it all away. It's like it never happened. Yeah.
In California, it's like there's only like maybe a 20-degree margin of weather change. So for me, it's like the cold is 60 degrees, you know. But then I see places like where I have relatives where the snow is like super falling already.
Yeah, you guys are Fahrenheit. I was gonna be like 60 degrees, and I was like, oh wait, no, not.
Oh
Celsius.
yeah, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. The U.S. is like the only one. Everybody else does it the smart way.
I mean, up here, temperature-wise, in Fahrenheit, it's around 40 Fahrenheit. It's about like 5 Celsius. It's pretty cold. Nighttime gets to like the negatives. So like sub 30 Fahrenheit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we will definitely, I see some people requesting to speak. We will definitely take questions towards the end after we give our updates. And we will get started in about 1 more minute. One of the things I think would be cool for Twitter Spaces is if they did have a chat, so we could be like, "Hey, roll call. Where is everybody from?" Oh, cool! I'm seeing some more familiar faces. All right, guys. Shall we jump in and get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
6:05.
Sir.
Great. So my name's Janelle. I'm one of your project managers. We also have here Patrick and James, my
Howdy,
fellow
howdy.
project managers. So we definitely have some great news, some exciting updates, and some other things to talk about today, and then we'll take some questions. So the first thing is, if you haven't seen our latest update, Aquagoat is officially the headlining partner for the Miss Earth USA pageant. This is really exciting because not only is the Miss Earth pageant actually centered around environmental protection, around protection of marine life, and everything that we also hold important in Aquagoat. It's also one of the biggest pageants in the world. So this is the USA division, and will later lead into the international division. This pageant happens in the first week of January, and you will actually be seeing us on TV. So it's very exciting. You'll be able to watch on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon. Also, you can if you don't have any of those, you can download their app. They have the VIP pageant app, and you can live stream it through their app on their website. We'll also include a link on our website so that you'll be able to stream it. But it'll be from January 6th through 9th. And there's also a chance that you'll see us on TV because James, Patrick, and I will actually be traveling there, and they're actually going to be giving us a red carpet interview. It'll be just a quick live interview of just who we are, what we're about, since we are their headline sponsor. Also, whenever the attendees take pictures, you know how like when you go to award shows like the Grammys or anything, they have that background with the logos of all of the sponsors. So Aquagoat will be one of the primary logos that show up on that background thing for all the pictures that they take. You'll also get to see our commercials. So surprise, we have been working on some Aquagoat commercials that they will be showing during the commercial breaks at the pageant. They'll also be showing every single time they announce like the competition. They'll say, the Miss Earth pageant sponsored by Aquagoat every single time. So because they have other partners too, but we're the headline partner. And on top of that, we will also be doing a small crypto class for the delegates. There's about 120 delegates for the different levels, and we were invited to actually speak to them, and they potentially would partner with us, spread the word about us if they like our presentation, maybe even become investors themselves. If you haven't seen, especially on Instagram, they're very big on Instagram. You might have seen that some delegates have already started mentioning us in their live feeds and in their stories because they're excited of the partnership, because this is the first time a crypto and a pageant united together to form a partnership like this. And the best part is that it's actually relevant to our mission of saving the oceans and saving the earth. Let's see. The other great thing about us personally being there and being on the ground is that we'll be able to network with the people who are there. So if you haven't already checked out the Miss Earth USA Instagram or Facebook page, they actually put a list of all the judges who are there. And some of these judges are like big name people who are, like on TV and are, big in the world of fashion, big in the world of pageantry, also of environmental awareness. So we're actually going to be rubbing elbows with those people. So we'll actually be able to network with them. And because we're the headline partner, there's going to be a lot of eyes on us and also on our booth. We have the largest booth space in the premier spot, like right in front. So every single time people come in and out, they'll be passing by our booth. And we have like a double space is what they call it. So instead of like the regular size booth spaces, we have like the premier spot, and it's a double sized booth. So very exciting stuff. I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting. Just a lot of really, really cool perks that come with being the headline partner. James, did you want to talk a little bit about our next point?
Yeah. So to add on to that, we just wrapped up our t-shirt contest. Congratulations again to Julian. She won first place. If you guys haven't seen, go to our Twitter and you'll see the dabbing goat on the surfboard as the first place t-shirt. And with that t-shirt, we're going to take it with us to the pageant, and it's going to be worn by the 120 delegates Janelle mentioned earlier. They'll be wearing it through their rehearsals, I believe. We'll also bring the second and third place shirts with us to go on sale at our booth that we'll have, which, you know, the premier spot and the extended space. And we'll also be putting them on the website for purchase in January. So
congratulations to those winners.
Yeah, congratulations. And let's see. Another quick point I want to make. Last AMA we talked about, you know, the buy button. As the quick update we have about that is we're still on track for it. We're in constant communication with the company that we're working with, and we're still on track for Q1 of 2022.
Awesome. And oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say next, Patrick will give an update
yeah.
about the swap.
Yeah, just moving on with more development talk. So we've been working closely with Antier ever since the last AMA. Of course, you know, unfortunately some hiccups that we've been having, but testing has been going great. We've ironed out the kinks basically that were going on with it. So luckily we've gotten the wallet connectivity issues figured out. We did go back to testnet just to test a few things with the multi-token lottery, Aquagoat lottery. So Aquagoat lottery is going good. Multi-token lottery, just a few things that we're working out, but we'll be redeploying on the mainnet to do a few more testing with that. But it is looking good. Same thing with the DEX. They've been working basically as they're working out the kinks with the lottery. They've been working on the swap and the DEX portion as well, so that's looking good as well. And it should be a back-to-back release basically, so it should be any point now. Really, it's looking really, really good. So really excited to be able to hopefully get this platform out to you guys soon. You know, it's been a huge work in progress, but we're glad that it's at the quality that we want, and it's you know, gonna have the proper functionalities that we want as well.
Okay, thanks, Patrick. I'm gonna jump into some pretty good news. Some long awaited news. A lot of holders been waiting for, and that is about the exchange BitTrue. We finally got some good news from BitTrue, and we're going to continue to move forward with the migration. We had a little hiccup with them, but you know, we were able to resolve it. So BitTrue should be done with migrating their holders within the next week or so. So if you're a holder on BitTrue, I know you've been waiting patiently, and we appreciate you, but it's almost coming to an end for BitTrue.
And just an added note on the migration. I know we did just mention migration now with BitTrue, but migration did officially end on October 30th. So anybody that's here, or if you know anybody that feels like they had an issue with the migration, we do have a migration channel available on Telegram. There are some pinned messages there that anyone can check out. If they need any help, they can just take a look, take a read, and they should be able to get their assistance or any advice that way. So yeah, if you do feel like you had any issues with your migration, maybe received an improper amount or didn't receive anything at all, feel free to jump into that channel. Awesome. I think that's about all the notes we had, unless James or Janelle, if you had anything else you guys want to mention.
I guess you could mention the excitement that happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah. yeah, so I don't know if any of you guys checked out maybe your CoinMarketCap or if you guys had Coinbase, but there were some pricing issues that were going on with all the cryptos. So I think I saw BNB hit like an all-time high of like 300 billion on Coinbase.
If only that were real.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was some crazy stuff going on. And it's kind of funny because with V1 kind of having that exact situation happening with itself, where the price on, say, Coinbase or on their wallet was showing such a high valuation, but then if they try to sell, like it's not. So, I guess it's just funny seeing it happen to main cryptos as well. And just to enlighten on anybody who doesn't know what's going on with that V1 price, Trust Wallet, just the way they swapped Aquagoat from the old contract to the new contract. Unfortunately, V1 shows the same price per token as V2, so the valuation for V1 is actually like, I think right now it's like 1,000 or 1,500 times more than what it's actually supposed to be. So it's just kind of ironic to see it happen to everything else like Bitcoin and BNB. But yeah, that was a pretty wild ride that we had yesterday in the crypto space. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you tried to cash out yesterday, unfortunately, you did not have millions of dollars.
Yeah.
The same thing with V1. If you try to cash out V1 and you see your times 1,000, we promise you don't have that value as well. As you can see, even big companies and big people like CoinMarketCap and Trust Wallet, they make errors and they make mistakes. So the money was never there. I myself had billions in my account, and not for a second was I thinking about trying to cash out. I instantly knew it was a glitch.
For a second, I was like, please, like, let this be real, even though, like, inside I knew.
Yeah.
I know that they talk about inflation going at like a really high pace. I didn't think it was going that high though. Sheesh.
Yeah.
But
it's actually I was gonna say it's actually really funny because up until now I still get a lot of inbox messages of people saying, "Where's my 20 grand from like V1?" Right? And they're like, "I have 1 million Aquagoat tokens." And it's like, if anybody remembers V1, 1 million Aquagoat tokens was definitely never worth 20 grand.
Yeah.
But they're like,
by now.
yeah, but like I still have people like fudding and like sending me messages in my inbox, like in my private messages, like being really upset and threatening, who like just found out about the migration and are like, give me my like $20,000, like I have over 1 million Aquagoat tokens. Like, oh my gosh, how much did they invest? Like,
I mean, I
$10.
even saw like on YouTube, like I saw this one video basically like claiming that we were working like an inside job with Trust Wallet for these insane valuations. So then when people tried to sell, like it would say 2,000 on Trust Wallet, and when they try to sell, they only got $2 back. And I'm here like we don't know anybody at Trust Wallet. Like literally when they updated our contract, like it's funny, like one of the team members there like actually did it. So when I tried to actually push the request to update our stuff, it was like, oh shoot, it's already been done. I only had to request like the updated logo. So again, like James said, like companies make mistakes. It's not just it's not like it's intentional or anything. It's just an accident.
Yeah.
It's just a mistake, right?
Yeah. And it's not something we have control over, right? Like,
yeah.
It's something that it's like, oh, that's like a glitch or an error with like CoinMarketCap or with Trust Wallet. It's like out of a company's control, that is listed on those sites. Yeah.
Well,
Um.
that was exciting, but
Yeah, that was really exciting.
let's get to a couple of questions from the community. See if anyone have anything for us.
Sure.
So if you guys have any questions, feel free to raise your hand or request to speak. We'd love to take them.
Crypto, do you have anything? I see him here.
I see Marianne. Go for it. Marianne. Or Marion. Okay.
Oh, she was with us last AMA, I think.
Yeah,
actually.
I remember.
So it's nice to
Yeah.
see you again.
Recognized faces, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
have-
you're able to speak, so if you want to unmute yourself.
Yeah, you just gotta
We
unmute
can't
yourself.
hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. I wonder, what is that about BEP-20?
What was your question about BitTrue?
Yeah, but is it going on to be on BEP-20?
Yeah, so we were listed on our V1 token was listed on BitTrue. All of our exchanges, most of the exchanges, migrated towards version 2. There was some issues with BitTrue, but we have resolved those issues today, and they will migrate to V2. So if you have tokens on BitTrue, just
Right.
be a little bit more patient.
I don't have them there. I was just wondering if it was a new migration again.
It's not a new one. It's it's the same one from a couple of months ago. They're a little late to the party, but we're glad to have them officially getting on board. And they're a very good exchange, and we're glad to be able to hold on to this exchange. Last I checked on CoinGecko, I believe they were number 14. So it's a very good exchange.
Yeah, BEP-20 is great. It's great because it's cheaper to buy there. A lot of different. Yeah. But that's it. I just didn't know that about BEP-20.
Yeah, no worries. Don't worry. We don't have another migration going on. We're just trying to make sure our, one of the best exchanges that we were with. We wanted to make sure that people knew that they were going to be included, because it's been a work in progress with them. And like James said, there were some hiccups and obstacles that we had with the migration process with them, but we were able to work it out with them, and it's looking good. Hopefully in the next week or so, anybody who had their tokens in limbo on BitTrue, they'll finally have their new V2 tokens. So yeah, really exciting.
Yeah, that pageant thing, you say that you will be streaming it from the website. Is that no matter where we are in the world?
I believe so. So it's not going to be directly streaming from our website. We're going to link it from their website. And they also have an app. So wherever the VIP pageant app is downloadable, you'll be able to watch it from their app.
Yeah, but that's where I'm thinking perhaps it's an American thing.
That's a great question.
Yeah, we'll get more details about
the
app that they use.
Yeah, I think it should be international, because I'm based in Canada, and it definitely was available for me. Otherwise, I think they themselves have a website, and I think it may be streamed on YouTube as well. Apart from that, it should also be a televised event, I think.
If it's on YouTube, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your questions. We're glad to see your face again. We hope to see you on the next AMA, which will be the next AMA will be the last AMA of 2021. So hope to see you there as well. Let's move. There's another request.
Oh, here you go. All right, Chan San. Ruby Diamond Man.
yeah. There you go.
If you are speaking, you're muted right now, so I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Hi. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Hi guys. So I am actually speaking for the person of the account because his English is not great.
Sure.
Yes. So obviously he had sent some money from the Aquagoat finance token to your wallet, the spider one, and I guess he didn't take his money out in time, so he lost all his money, and then he tried to figure it out a way, a support somehow, so he can take his money back.
Sorry, so what did he do exactly? He sent his tokens to be migrated.
I guess so. I don't have any background on this. Don't make any sense. Oh no, he actually sent the wallet, the Aquagoat Finance token to your SPY wallet.
I'm not really following. Patrick, are you?
I'm just not sure what the word is before you say wallet. What was the word right before wallet?
Aspire, the one that got closed or something like that.
Oh, okay. So as far as I know, as long as they sent it before October 30, he should have gotten his tokens. Otherwise, if he's still having issues, we do have that Telegram channel available for anyone who is experiencing like migration issues. So if he did want to, he can get to that migration channel through our Telegram, and it can give some like advices and directions on if he is having any issues.
So how can he find this migration channel?
So he can just head over to our main Telegram, which is at Aquagoat. So t.me/Aquagoat. And then in that main Telegram channel, one of our admins or mods can definitely direct him over to the migration channel.
Okay.
That way it's just the, official Aquagoat Telegram, and he can get the official link there.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him to do that. Thank you.
For sure. No worries. Awesome. I do see Generation Crypto, who is awesome, by the way, who is streaming our AMA on YouTube. So again, big shout out to him as always. So just gonna have him hop on here. He is still connected. Oh, there he is. Hi,
There
Drew.
he is. What's going on, Drew?
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Good.
Doing good. How are you?
Doing well. Hey, I just wanted to come up and
Wonderful.
ask a couple of questions that came in from the live stream here on YouTube. If you guys
Sure.
have a second for that.
Yep.
For
Of course.
sure.
Okay, so I've got a user here. It's from a Brian Searing. He says he is a new investor here, but I would like to hear more about the end game and process on getting there. Thank you.
I think that's a really good question, actually, and it's good to actually ask, because we are like after this AMA, we're actually looking at reworking the roadmap essentially. But the end game, I would say, is that we want to be a driving force in the ocean conservation space, and I think it's kind of hard to break through, I think, in this space of like charity work through crypto, because I think it may be a little too early, but that's also a good part of it. How I kind of see is like, if you think of Aquagoat, how it's somewhat niche, ocean conservation related, and things like that. It's kind of like I've had this vision of where in the future everything is tokenized, right? So like even your hobbies and interests, there would be a crypto that's associated with it. So in the same way, like Aquagoat is kind of early in that space, being an early player in tokenizing the ocean conservation interest. And in that sense, it's like you can think of it like charity finance, right? You're investing into what you believe in. And so at least our project also, we don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk, right? So we've done lots of things like the Turtle Hatchery sponsoring through Aquagoat tokens, adopted a coral reef, adopted dolphins, marine protected area in the Philippines, helped clean up the Sri Lankan oil spill that happened a few months back, right? So there's real world action that we're doing. And moving into the future, we did have plans of opening up our own like standalone ocean conservation program. But again, we are looking at reworking the roadmap, looking at new future plans. So we will also be kind of changing the direction, but making it, more exciting, because we have a lot of plans that we've actually came up with that I think we really want to get down and also release to the community and show them like, hey,
this is the direction that we want to go.
If I can jump in too, Patrick, the way I envision Aquagoat as becoming the world's leading like environmental conservation, marine life conservation platform. You know, like there are like other tokens who came after us who maybe do something along the lines of like donating to an ocean cause or environment cause and stuff, right? But like a lot of times what happens is like it just ends at donating, and then you donate and then like yay, good publicity. But with Aquagoat, like if you can see from our track record in just the past 7 months, like what we've done to actually break into the space outside of crypto and utilizing our crypto to actually become partners with these real life things, with Foster, you know, with the turtle hatchery, with Miss Earth on TV, with Mrs. California Earth, who you know, we did those in-person cleanups with, you know. So just like Patrick was saying, we're walking the walk, we're talking the talk, and we're less than a year old. So we want to do more than just be a token that donates. You know, that's a big part of it, right? Like a lot of these programs need money, and a lot of these programs like need support, right? So we're definitely filling in that gap between there's like definitely a gap between what these organizations need in order to fulfill their goals, and how they get, you know, those funding, right? Ocean scientists who have these great inventions and great ideas who has struggled to get grant money, right? We want to be that bridge. We want to be the ones to fill that gap. And eventually, like in the future, I foresee Aquagoat being like that leading platform, not just for like marine life and ocean conservancy, but also like environmental conservation as a whole. And we do have a lot of plans and a lot of ideas that we would love to come to fruition, and we're just hoping that we can build the team needed to make it happen. Because, you know, as you guys know, we started off like as a grassroots, like everybody here's a volunteer, and we're trying to build up that team of passionate people who can offer up their skill sets. And we actually have a team meeting with our dev team right after this to hopefully flesh out our roadmap, so that you guys can see our vision better. But we're definitely really looking forward to showing you guys like not only what it is that we foresee Aquagoat becoming and what our hopes are for Aquagoat, but also like what we're made of, because we have so much to offer. And as you can see from our track record and everything that we've done, like we definitely walk the walk that we preach about.
And if you guys don't mind, I've got one more question here from Akash. It looks like they are still stuck in the migration process. It sounds like they have said that they are on Trust Wallet. They have received their email from you guys, and they're still having some troubles migrating over to their V2 tokens. I let them know to just respond to the email, but they're asking if there's any help that they can receive from the live team.
As far as I know, the migration channel that we have on Telegram should be his best bet and best source for any advice. So he can definitely, like I said earlier, he can head over to our main Telegram. He can even type the link t.me/Aquagoat. That'll take him to the main Aquagoat Telegram, and then he can ask a mod or an admin, and at least he can get the official link to the migration channel, where there are some pinned messages there that will definitely point him in the right direction, and I think give him the help that he's looking for.
Awesome, thank you. And that's all the questions we have so far from the live stream.
For sure. Always glad to have you here, Drew. And again, thank you for streaming our AMAs on your live stream. It's always really appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Anyone else with any questions? See Rocket Ship here. How's it going, Rocket?
Hey.
Anybody else? Any questions? Eric has a question. Let's get Eric up. How's it going, Eric?
You're muted.
Oh, Eric, you're muted.
Hello?
Also glad to have you back here again. We spoke last time about audio stuff, and
yes.
I think Seth should have reached out to you as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I messaged Eric about that. So hopefully he reached out to you. If he didn't yet, we will make sure he does.
Oh yes. I can provide a little update on it. I can be vague if
Sure.
necessary. So we did connect on Telegram, and we tossed around some ideas. So we are moving forward with the game, and I also tossed around the idea for an audio brand. So I'm going to be working on that here probably in Q1 of 2022. But I just had a couple questions, couple crypto questions, and then more of an ecosystem question, I guess.
Okay.
Totally.
Are you guys still pursuing new exchanges to be listed on?
That's a
Definitely.
James question.
Yes. All right, cool.
I think that definitely. I think James, yeah, he should definitely answer this though.
Yeah, so we're pursuing new exchanges. I wouldn't count on one for this year since we're pretty much wrapping up, but we are in context with some different exchanges for next year for sure to start the first quarter. We can't name them right now because we don't like to name them until it's like solid yet, but we're definitely interested to some medium exchanges, and we're also in communication with some top ones as well. We don't want to just list on any exchange. We're trying to list on the best exchanges for our community.
Cool. That's very exciting to hear. All right. And then secondly, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but can you give any idea as to what quarter of next year the swap will be releasing, or will you have like a better idea once the roadmap is reworked?
I think that I would definitely say Q1 of 2022, the swap should definitely be released. From our phone call with Antier and the demos that they gave us, it looked really good. Just again, some minor kinks that they're working out, and then they're deploying over to mainnet so we can do that live testing on the actual live net and see if there's any issues on that side. But everything else, like actually connecting to the wallets, which was an issue before, that's looking good, and it looks like that issue's been fixed. And again, like the DEX and swap portion, they've been working on that while working on the kinks. So looking like Q1 of 2022, that should be out. And then after that, they're also hitting that NFT marketplace, which will be really interesting as well. So people can buy, sell, and trade their NFTs, and even mint their NFTs and sell them for Aquagoat through our own NFT marketplace. And we're throwing around a lot of different ideas for the NFTs. We're looking to gamify the NFTs. I think Travis was on our last AMA. Travis is one of our developers on our team, and he's been really awesome. So they're working on different ideas for gamification, maybe something like a crypto pet style kind of deal. So lots of different ideas that we're throwing around, but I'm kind of rambling here. But back to your original question, definitely I'd say Q1 of 2022, that swap should be released. I know it's been kind of a long time coming. We were expecting in the middle of 2021, but the way that it's looking right now, like I'd say we're like, if not 80%, 90% of the way to getting this lottery and the swap index actually released.
And as a reminder, why we didn't get, if you don't remember, as a reminder, we got pushed back because the multi-token function of this swap is a unique function. So there's no how to fix this or how to fix that. When we come across these issues, we have to figure it out. There's no manual. There's nothing to help us. So that was causing us to be delayed. It's exciting to have brand new products, but it can also adjust your timeline when you have nothing to go by. So just to kind of remind you guys for that. Eric, did you have any other questions?
I had just one more.
Okay.
This isn't necessarily related directly to the utility as a cryptocurrency, but it's definitely in tune with Aquagoat. I remember probably a few months back now, there was talk about some sort of platform amongst our ecosystem, which would be a space for scientists and their companies to seek funding or exposure for ecological restoration projects. Is there any more development on that, or are you guys still planning on doing that?
Yeah, definitely. So I think I can't remember if that's coming out with the first phase or the second phase, but essentially how it works is that I think it'll come out in the second phase. So there will be what we call charity baskets, basically. So it's really cool because how we do things here with our donations, right, is we typically do a community poll and ask the community like, hey, we found these different organizations. And we kind of explain what they do. And then we let the community kind of pick and choose based on popular vote where we would be donating. But this time around, what we're doing is actually we're incorporating that into the platform. So it's kind of like a real governance thing where you can actually use your tokens to vote for your organization of choice. And what's nice is that, we were kind of picking around, and we were also getting suggestions of different organizations to include in our polls. But now we will actually also, allow organizations to actually apply to get a spot in those charity baskets. So then when voting time comes around, we could at least curate through the different organizations that have an interest in getting this donation funding from us. And we can let the community vote by staking their tokens. And what's cool as well is that, before it was just voting, but now since you're actually staking your tokens in the platform, you can also get rewards for voting for these organizations. So, now there's an added utility with the token of, well, you can now use your Aquagoat to not just vote for these organizations, but vote and also earn a reward for, joining the platform and using the utilities of the ecosystem. And at least you're also getting your voice heard. And then when the donation goes through, it's very mutually beneficial all around. I think it's a great utility to have. So that is definitely still being worked on.
And I also want to add that they'll be able to create their own profiles. So when they submit, to be listed on our swap to be voted on, they'll be able to add pictures of what they're working on, add a description, add how to contact them, like their web link and everything. So it's going to be a great exposure for them as well, even if, like, let's say their organization isn't chosen. And we're also going to give them the option to create their own wallet that we can list on our site, so that people who want to donate to them, even if they don't win, can still donate to them regardless of the poll results. The other additional exciting thing about that is, I don't know if you guys remember, but we did when we went to the Oceans Conference early in September, we were invited to become members of the Marine Technology Society, which is a society of top minds in ocean science, ocean robotics, and everything. We haven't scheduled our webinar with them because I am waiting for us to have the swap released. But once we have that webinar, we'll actually be able to talk to these scientists and invite them personally to be on our platform. We actually had a meeting a month or so ago with a Navy scientist. He was a really great guy that we met at the conference, and he is also very enthusiastic about cryptocurrency, and he's on the road a lot, and he's actually been spreading the word about Aquagoat to his fellow scientist people. So it's getting there. It's organically growing within that community. And now, in addition to the Oceans Conference, now we also have the pageant that we will be like networking with people. So we're branching out to lots of different avenues of ocean conservation with so many different kinds of people. It's really exciting, and they'll all be able to use our platform once it comes out.
That's super exciting. Okay, I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah,
I don't have any more questions.
All
You
right.
guys are great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Eric.
Always glad to have you here, Eric. Thank you.
Hope to see you for the final AMA in 2 weeks.
For sure, I'll be there.
Sweet.
Awesome. We have another speaker.
Connecting now.
Hi there.
Still connecting.
Oh.
Still connecting.
It says speaker on my side, but I don't know if he's muted or
It says,
or is it still connecting?
Oh, it's
It
still
says
connecting for
it says
for
still
me
connecting
as
on my
well.
side.
Yeah.
Let's just mute till. All right. Anyone else while this person's mic? Anyone else have any questions?
Yeah, feel free to ask anything. It doesn't have
Questions,
to be
comments,
crypto
concerns.
related.
Yeah.
Yeah, even like suggestions that you may have for us. If you had like maybe a suggestion on maybe what we could do, a recommendation for like a feature on the platform that we're creating, or even just general direction, or even a comment as well. We'd love to hear it from you guys.
DNB Sensation. I like your name. It reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z, DBZ. Or is that just me?
I was thinking the same thing, to be honest.
I just have a quick question.
Yes.
So on the migration, because I just barely got in like maybe 4 days ago. So I bought on Trust Wallet. So do I need to do anything, or is it already been?
The migration only applies if you were on like the version 1 token. So the version 1 token had like a 100 quadrillion supply. I think right now the market cap for that is like 900,000 or so. But if you only got in like 3 days ago, I assume that means you only purchased in 3 days ago. So you should be on the V2 token. So
already.
In that case, you don't have to worry about anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good to go.
You should be good to go. Should be no worries.
Okay. Yeah, that was it. I was just trying to find out because I was like, wait, migration. Huh? I know we just.
No, you're
no
good.
worries. You're good.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Awesome. You're welcome. Glad to have you. Cheers.
Before we invite up the next speaker, I just wanted to shout out to Travis, one of our devs. He said that he is getting out our very first NFT. It's the Max the Goat NFT card. It'll be our first NFT just to test the waters, and he plans to finish it this weekend. We're currently looking at marketplaces since OpenSeas is currently not compatible with BNB. We're looking at other marketplaces to release this Max the Goat NFT card. And it'll be the first NFT of many that will be coming out for us. So super exciting.
Nice.
And I got the address from one of our other developers, Seth. It's the migration Telegram. So it's t.me/Aquagoat official migration. No spaces, and then capitalize the A, the G, the O, and the M. So Aquagoat official migration is our Telegram channel.
All right, let's see if we can get
Yeah, so I just accepted Vahid's his @ is Vahid_on-time. So I just accepted his request to speak. Hopefully, oh, there he is. He connected. Hello.
Hi, Patrick. Thanks for mic. My name is Vahid from Iran. Sorry, guys, I cannot speak good. I have one idea. We are in Iran, 1K holders Aquagoat. Um, one idea, just use in hashtag use hashtag Aquagoat. Please use AG. Okay.
Use a hashtag AG
AG.
instead
Instead
of
of
hashtag
hashtag
Aquagoat.
Aquagoat.
Yes.
We could begin to incorporate hashtag AG as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Thank you for the recommendation.
Thank you.
Perfect.
All right, guys, we got a few. If we have any more questions, we have a few more minutes. Does anyone else have anything?
Yeah, just to refresh anybody who may have joined us a little later. If you weren't here for the first round of announcements, we'll be a part of the Miss Earth pageant in January. We'll be there in person, doing live interviews, talking to delegates, networking as well. BEP-20 is going to be migrated over, which is really exciting. Great big exchange. Swap and the lottery is going swimmingly. But with how testing's going, we're deploying on mainnet really soon to work out any further kinks. Luckily, Dex and Swap were being worked on alongside while working out the bugs of the lottery. So it should be a back-to-back release. And then after that is the NFT marketplace. Shirt design winners. We'll have the shirts available at the pageant. And some of the delegates will also be wearing the top winner shirts, which is really exciting.
Actually, all 120 delegates will be wearing them.
There you go. All 120 delegates. I feel like I'm missing some notes if anybody wants to quickly run through that for anybody who may have missed that out.
I mean, you hit the exciting stuff.
Yeah.
But basically, BEP-20 is going to happen. We finally came to a agreement with them, and
they actually just sent me a message just now. So Patrick, when you get a chance, check it.
Sure, no worries.
Just throw that in there since we're talking about BEP-20. But yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of the AMA. We still have the time for a couple of more questions before we have our development meeting, so we can kind of rework the roadmap a little bit. We want to do that after this call. So anyone else have any questions?
Oh, one thing is, like I mentioned, a lot of us are, we all started as volunteers on this token. So if there's anybody in the community who would love to join our team, who's passionate about what we're working towards, passionate about the environment or crypto, or just want to help out on the team, we're always looking for people with experience in coding. Like with the game that we're working on that Eric mentioned, we're also looking for graphic designers, people who make good videos, and anybody who wants to help with outreach. And we also have a new Telegram shill group that we've been inviting people to. So people who enjoy shilling, you'll be able to have a chance to win weekly $50 for first place and $25 for second place of our top shillers. This is a weekly prize, and it's a fun group, so feel free to join it. You can get the link to that group, or you can ask us for the link to that group in our Telegram channel.
Also wanted to add on, just because you mentioned that, we're always looking for help. Anybody who is interested, if there's anybody out there who's also interested in community managing, feel free to connect with us as well. We'd love to get in touch. We have an awesome team of moderators and admins, and we'd always love to have more people joining alongside us. We can only be up for so long because we're on the we're in North America. So, it'd be great to have additional mods as well to help us with the community and also with the management of that. So, just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah, and it's across various platforms too, like Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, all those. Oh, and we have some questions. All right, Naresh. Oh, especially somebody with knowledge in what is that? C hashtag. What is it called? Sorry, Travis. Unity and C something.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't even
Unity,
know.
C++, React,
Oh, okay, got
Python,
it.
JavaScript.
Yes,
So
those are the ones that we're looking for.
Yeah, any coding. If you guys have any experience, feel free to reach out as well. We'd love to work with you. And Naresh connected. Hello, Naresh. Oh, hello. Hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Hi, Naresh. Did you have a question for us? I suppose not.
While we're waiting for them, do you mind if I ask one more here? I've got one from Don here. He asked, "Is there a new Aquagoat tracker?"
Ooh,
that's in the works right now.
Yeah, Travis has been talking about updating the old tracker, so that is in the works.
Yeah, I think my last update that I heard from that, I think they're also trying to incorporate that into the actual swap platform. So at least it's all centralized, where you can, at least access the swap, the lottery, and also check out the tracker, where you can check out what your like reflections have been over time. And as far as I know, I think Travis is actually working on that from the ground up. He's been working on different queries and things like that to actually accurately calculate that, because the previous tracker was like you can only get your reflections from the moment you logged in. So it's like, say you logged in now, you'll see, your reflections in like 30 seconds in a minute. But as far as I know, Travis is working on it from like, from when you last purchased or through the whole lifetime of your investment. So yeah, we are working on that though.
Travis and Ice. Well, give Ice.
Oh yeah, sorry, Travis and Ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I do see. I don't want to say it wrong. Wigs crypto.
Weeges
crypto.
It's Weeks.
Okay.
Weeks. How you guys doing?
Weeks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you.
I don't know why
Sorry
Janelle said
about
we.
That's all right.
That was
all
way
right.
off.
I've been called worse. Hey, thanks. Hey, not to beat a dead horse, but I just had a question about the conversion. I was away on some business, came back, and I noticed you guys went to V2. I kind of missed a boat on that. Is that still a thing that's happening, or is that I just lost out on that?
Yeah, so the migration unfortunately did end on October 30, but again, we do have that migration channel available through our main Telegram. There are some pinned messages there. It can direct you in the right direction.
So the one that's coming up on the Telegram points you in the direction of Open Up Wallet Connect, and kind of dead from there. So I don't know if it's like, what do I do beyond that? Do I write to the people in that chat?
Well, in the Aquagoat, it's the Aquagoat official migration is the name.
Oh, that's the name of the channel.
But the one that talks about migration specifically.
Okay.
You actually can't message in that chat. You can just read the pinned posts that give you information.
The mods have posted any updates any question you could possibly ask. This is all in the pinned messages. And then just as a reminder as well, if anyone is still holding V1 tokens, they're not useless. They're still tradable, and you're going to be able to use those same tokens on our swap as well. So it's not a loss, not a lost cause.
Oh, so my $600 in there is still $600 then, or?
Oh, it'll be well, we talked about earlier that
price difference.
The CMC had a glitch with V1 as well. I mean, a lot of people have seen the glitch that they had yesterday. They also right, they also had a glitch with the V1 price. So if you're reflecting currently 600 on your Trust Wallet, 10 times out of 10 that's not the accurate price for for that.
Yeah.
How you can find out the most accurate prices, you know, pretend that you're going to go sell it, and then you should see the accurate value for it.
That's true. That's true.
We haven't been in contact with CMC to update that price since we're focusing on version 2 now.
All right, cool. All right, I'll
Okay.
mess around with that and see what I can come up with.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, guys.
Thanks for your question.
Also, I wanted to mention that it sounds like you might be in a scam Telegram channel for Aquagoat because what's it called? So you mentioned something about like
Wallet
having
Connect.
to go to Wallet Connect. Like,
Yeah, because it was.
I don't think we have
Don't do that.
anything that.
Well, I wrote in there too. I'm like, this might be a scam one, but it was Aquagoat official. So I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, there's actually like an Aquagoat official channel that has like I think like 14,000 people in it or something, but that's not us. That's
okay.
completely other random.
Well, that's why I never click on links there. There was one for wallet thing, and I was like, all right, this one is okay, but.
So you can actually get to our Telegram through our Twitter just to make sure you're going to the right channel.
Yeah.
All right.
Or if you go on our
it's in the bio.
I thought
the
I was
website.
on because I only go through Twitter's websites to do that, and I just got a message from all right, I'll take care of that. Yeah, I saw your message, and Patrick, I'll get back to you. So yeah, I'll double check that and go from there. And thank you guys for your time, and I'll be following the project.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks guys.
Cheers.
All right. It's do we have like one final question before we wrap up? We got to
I
get on
did
to
see one earlier. I think they
Sure.
disappeared.
Awesome. Anything from your side, Drew? We'd love to, if you had any burning questions over from the stream, any last ones.
Yeah, so we have someone that's asked, sorry, I butchered that. Will you listing on crypto or Coinbase soon?
Crypto, Coinbase. I'm going to say no, not right now. No, not Coinbase. Coinbase is a pretty tough exchange to get listed on. I'm pretty sure maybe a lot of projects haven't even listed there yet. What our focus is to get listed on top exchanges, top 15, top 10 exchanges. And as we get listed on those exchanges, we hope to get listed on like the top 3, like, your Binance, your Crypto.com. I'm not sure what the top 3 are. Your Binance, your Coinbase and stuff like that. And those type of exchanges. Well, we are in communication with top exchanges. It's just Coinbase is not that. It's not an easy exchange just to get listed on.
We're taking the steps. It's like a staircase basically. So we're taking the steps to basically kind of catch the attention as we work our way through the exchanges. Work from the medium to large, and then eventually to the major exchanges. So it's a work in progress.
I believe you can track us on Coinbase right now, but you can't trade us.
Yes. Yeah, you can track but not trade.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully soon we can be tradable. Hopefully.
Yeah. Just we're taking. Yeah, it's the goal. We're working towards it. One day.
Yeah, we'll get there. Awesome. Perfect. That was great. I think this is. I love having these Twitter Space AMAs. Actually,
me too.
It's great.
Yeah. See you guys' faces. Recognize some of you from the previous AMAs. It's good to see you guys.
Yeah. All right, guys. We should probably wrap it up now so we could have our dev team meeting right after this. But we really appreciate you guys all coming out. Love talking to you guys, and we'll see you guys soon in 2 weeks, or chat with us in Telegram.
For sure. All right, guys, we'll catch you all. Thank you again for your time. Love speaking to you guys, answering.
Okay, everyone. So that is the official end of this week's AMA with Aquagoat. So if you want to catch them again, it's going to be in exactly 2 weeks from today. So not next Wednesday, but the week after at the exact same time, if you want to come back and check out their next AMA. Now, I know a few of you had some questions I wasn't able to get to and ask them questions about. Diamond, you asked about the Safemoon Exchange. So the Safemoon Exchange has not been released yet. So there's not going to be any tokens or coins that are going to be listed on there because the exchange doesn't quite exist at this time. Safemoon is working on that. I am sure, though, that when that does come out, Aquagoat will be one of those tokens that will be considered. They do have a close connection with Safemoon. They do have a direct line of communication, and they were one of the first tokens listed as a verified token on their wallet, on the Safemoon wallet. So I'm sure that will be something that they will take care of in the future. But we don't have that exchange out yet, so they can't get listed there quite yet. And let's see here. No update on the Safemoon exchanges. Hopefully Q1 of 2022. That's kind of what we're hoping for. So we were told by the development team of Safemoon not to talk about on their project, that is something they are looking for in Q1 of 2022 is the Safemoon exchange. Thank you guys all for listening in. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them to me on Twitter or to reach out to me in any other platform that I am on. You guys are always welcome to come into my live streams and ask any questions that you guys have. I will try to do my best to get to all of those questions for you guys. And you could, of course, always join in our weekly roundtables if you are a fan of Safemoon, where we talk about Safemoon once a week there as well. Thank you guys all for joining in. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Thanks for tuning in, guys.